Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here with a very important video. And this video is all about essay writing, academic as well as gender training essay. Okay, academic as well as gender training. Now, listen and remember, in IELTS writing task 2, most important essay types are opinion essay and discussion essay. I've already made and uploaded a video on opinion essay which I want you to watch. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide, and by the time when you reach the end of the video, IELTS discussion essay is going to be at your fingertips. Okay, so let's make a start. The first thing is identification of this essay type. How to identify that it's a discussion essay. Whenever they give you discussion essay, they give you two contrasting statements. Now, these contrasting statements can be city life, on the other hand, village life. Studying in your own country, on the other hand, on the contrary, studying abroad. So they will write complete statements. So there will be two contrasting statements in the question. So this is the first way to identify discussion essay, that there are going to be two contrasting statements, right? For example, some people prefer to speak one language and they try to master that language. On the other hand, some people want to be bilingual or trilingual, okay? So it's going to be like that, right? Two contrasting views, and then there will be the question statement, and the question statement for a discussion essay is always like this: discuss both views and give your own opinion. Now what happens? Discuss both views. Some students ignore this phrase. Give your own opinion. They pick it up. Give your own opinion. Opinion essay. No. It's not an opinion essay, it's a discussion essay. And opinion is which side of discussion or which side of the argument you support, that is your opinion. So a very common mistake that the students do, they take discussion essay as opinion essay. Now, when you write discussion essay, you may write 5 paragraphs, which I recommend, or you may write 4 paragraphs, and I recommend that equally as well. It's not the number of paragraphs that is going to give you band score, that if you write 4 paragraphs, you will get 4 band. If you write 5 paragraphs, you will get 5 bands. For 8 band, you will have to write 8 paragraphs. Not at all. Okay? So you may write 4 or 5 paragraphs, and this is perfectly normal. When you write first paragraph, you are going to write the first sentence. Now I'm going to break it down. I told you it's going to be at your fingertips or on your fingertips, no problem. So the first paragraph may contain 3 sentences. And what I'm telling you, it's not hard and fast rule. It's not just like 2 plus 2 equals 4. No, you may differ from this. I'm asking you to write 3 sentences in your introduction in the first paragraph. You may write 2. I've seen some essays with single sentence in introduction, no problem. Okay, as long as you have the word count, you fulfill the word count, there's no problem. So, introduction. Sentence number 1. Write a general sentence about the topic. Now, what's the topic? For example, monolingualism, bilingualism, right? So, write a general sentence. These days, learning a foreign language or learning a second language in the presence of first language or your mother tongue has become a common fashion or common practice in many countries of the world. So this is what? This is a general sentence about the topic. And don't be specific. You need to just write a general assumption in your introduction in the first sentence, or any general statement about the topic. In the second sentence, you are going to paraphrase the 2 statements or the contrasting views which they have given. Now, when you paraphrase, I would advise you to change the order. If they have talked about monolingualism first and bilingualism later, you may talk about bilingualism first and monolingualism later. You can use different words: single language, only language, bilingual, trilingual, monolingual, multilingual. So use a variety of words and paraphrase the topic, rearrange the topic, use different words for the topic, and you're going to paraphrase in one sentence, and it must be a compound sentence, because in a discussion essay, they're going to give you two sides of the view and you got to write them together. And finally, the third sentence is what we call your thesis sentence. In this sentence, you will write, in this essay, I will discuss both views before reaching a final conclusion. Or in your thesis sentence, you can write, in this essay, I will, or you can write, I agree with, or I, in my opinion, or whatever, because they've written what is your opinion. But I would advise you that you need to draw your conclusion in the end. Some writers, some IELTS experts, they just say that in your introduction you need to write your opinion, because sometimes when the time runs out, you don't have time for your opinion. So it's better to be on the safe side and you can write your opinion. But anyways, it's all up to you. Your thesis statement is what your standpoint is and what you're going to do with your essay. Now, after this, you're going to write body paragraph number 1. In body paragraph number 1, you will write the view which you support, and you're going to write about them positively. You're going to favor that view. Okay, first of all, if you know 2 languages, you can, right, you can go on and elaborate. So your first point, why you support one side of discussion. Okay, after writing that side of discussion, you're going to say, by this I mean, or to elaborate my point, or to extend this argument, right? Then you're going to extend your argument and you're going to write second sentence in the favor of first sentence, or you will write second sentence in the first body paragraph to actually expand on the first sentence. After that, you can give a relevant example. For example, and when you give an example, remember, try to use conditional sentence. Conditional sentences are ideal for examples. For example, if people speak one language, for example, if people are multilingual, then you can go on. So you need to give an example and try to use conditional sentence for example. And by the way, 3 C's are important: compound, complex, conditional. These 3 sentences will bring you band score 6, 7, 8, or even above that, right? So you will give an example and then you're going to conclude that very paragraph. So in 4 sentences, when you write 4 sentences, actually you are writing 8 sentences, because these 4 sentences are the compound of like 8 sentences. You will join 2 sentences together to make a compound or complex or conditional sentence. Now after this, now you will write second paragraph, and you can write the second body paragraph and third paragraph of your essay. In this paragraph, you will write the side of discussion which you do not support. You can say, however, some people argue that if you know a single language, you don't need to learn any other language. For example, like that, okay? In the presence of technology, and you can give the reference of some applications where you can record your voice in English and it gets converted to Spanish, French, German, Italian, and all that. So you can argue like that, okay? So in this paragraph, you will write the view that you do not support, but people support that view, and you're going to write about that, and you're going to favor your argument. If you favor monolingualism, you will favor that here as well. If you favor bilingualism, you're just going to do that. So you will discuss second view, right? And in this case, if you write your essay like this, that in the first body paragraph, you are favoring your view, you are discussing that as you are favoring it, then you don't need to write conclusion, because that paragraph has got your conclusion. In that case, you will write your fourth paragraph. This will conclude. And in the fourth paragraph, first of all, once again, you will restate the topic. Second sentence of your conclusion, you will restate the point that you favor and a couple of reasons why you favor that point, okay? And this is how you can close your essay. So this is an ideal one. 250 words minimum you can write. But if you choose to write 5 paragraphs, then what's the plan? Introduction, First argument, you will discuss impartially. Second argument, second side of discussion. First side of discussion, you will discuss impartially. First of all, if people speak a single language, go on, right? Secondly, multilingual people have this and all that, okay? Impartially, you will discuss both sides, and now you will write a separate paragraph which is going to give your opinion. Your opinion can be biased, right? You can favor monolingualism, you can favor multilingualism, or you can say it depends on your need. That if you are in a country where mother tongue or where national language is strong enough, in the presence of national language, you don't need to learn any other language. But on the other hand, if you travel frequently or you live in a country which is a country with a lot of people from other countries, there you may need to do that and all that, okay? So you can talk like that. And in your opinion, you're going to favor partially. You can have balanced approach as well. There is no problem, but keep this paragraph short, up to 4-5 sentences. And finally, there is the conclusion. In conclusion, again, you will restate the topic. You will restate the points which you've given in your body paragraphs. You will restate your opinion, and this is how you can close. Make sure you write 250 words minimum and up to 300 words, because beyond that, it'll be difficult for you to manage the time, right? Remember, there are 4 marking criterias. Number 1, task response. How thoroughly you cover every part of topic. Now, don't cover the topic partially. You need to cover every part of topic. If you cover one side of the topic, you will get maximum 5.5 band. But if you cover the topic thoroughly, if you expand the topic, you will get band score 6.5, 7, 7.5 and all that. So number 1, task response. Number 2, grammatical range and accuracy. Remember, compound, complex, conditional sentences, active voice, passive voice, right? Grammatical range and accuracy, proper use of conjunction, proper use of commas and connecting devices. First of all, moreover, for example, by this I mean what I want to say, to elaborate my point, to conclude, these type of phrases, and don't overuse them, okay? After this, we got lexical resource. We call it vocabulary. Now, if the topic is about mono and multilingualism, this is a word group. All the words which are related to acquiring a new language, learning a new language, multilingual, monolingual, bilingual, okay, communicate, right? Message should get across. So these type of words which are related. So you need to, in the topic, you will find 3 to 4 words like that. And for each word, you need to find at least 5 synonyms, or you need to know 5 different ways to talk about same thing. For example, a person who speaks many languages, multilingual person, the one who speaks 3 languages, okay, multilingual, bilingual, many languages, something like that, okay? So you can just trilingual, you can use these words and expand your vocabulary, demonstrate good vocabulary. Don't tend to repeat the same words time and again. Don't show the examiner that my language resources are very limited, my structures are very limited. Some people, they use the word, it's a good thing, it's a good thing, it's a positive development, it's a useful development, it's a, you're showing the examiner, I only know this much English, so please give me 4.5 or 5 band, okay? So be careful. You need to demonstrate good vocabulary, good sentence structure. You need to elaborate on your ideas. That is what we call task response. And finally, coherence and cohesion, connectivity of ideas, first of all. Secondly, proper paragraphing, punctuation. This is the first paragraph, then body paragraph, then this is contrast paragraph, this is your opinion paragraph. If you follow all these instructions, you are bound to get good band score. And remember, essay writing is equal to 2/3 and task 1 is equal to 1/3. Like 6 band for essay writing and 3 band for task 1, okay? All the best. Now, after this, I would advise you to read one topic of a discussion essay and write one full discussion essay, because when these ideas, whatever you have learned in this video, when you're going to practically apply this onto an essay, when you're going to write 5 paragraphs in your discussion essay, you are going to be able to write a good essay for your actual IELTS exam. All the best. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore. If you wish to be the part of my online or in campus IELTS classes, we offer IELTS test booking service, and before IELTS exam, we offer a wonderful study plan, a preparation plan for certain date of IELTS. If you want to get that, you can contact me for that. We offer PTE classes as well. So for all these services, you can always contact with us. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.